ॐ नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे स्वामिने तापहारिणे. Friends, namaskar. Today we are going to start a new series, and the name of series is Power Your Mind. Power Your Mind. You see these books. When I was in Hyderabad as a director of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, that time I have written this small booklet. There are 100 poems, rather you can say 100 thought capsules, and we will take one poem from this book. Today's title is You Are the Creator. You are the Creator. You see, we are born in this world, and you will see there are no two people equal. Each and every individual is unique. God has created unique people. We have come to this world with certain mission, and we have power to create. We have potentials. But only thing is we do not know. First thing, we have to find out where is our inclination. And then whatever you want to create. You can become a great singer, a great poet, great politician. You can become anything. But first find out what you want to become. And when you want to become somebody, then undergo some training. For everything, training is necessary. So we can create in this world anything what we want. We have that capacity. Only thing is we are not able to recognize that power within us. And we don't pay much attention. We don't train our mind. We don't focus our mind. That's why we are not able to create. And we try to imitate others. We try to copy. We remain where we are. Though there is opportunity, there is tremendous power, tremendous potentials, but they are all hidden. And therefore, though you can become great, you can create something, but you are not able to do that. So here I am starting from writer. We will go from writer to creator. You may say, what is the connection between writer and between creator? Dear friends, there is connection. If you ask your friend, "Arey, why you are suffering always?" What he will say? He will say, "Yaar, what can I do? It is all written here. It is all written on my forehead, and therefore I have to suffer." You see, written here, that there means writing. Something is written there, and accordingly you have to suffer. How powerful is this writing? That's why they say, pain is more powerful than sword. Pain has got to create. Whatever that person wants, he can create. And that was the reason Lokmanya Tilak started Kesari. Why he started Kesari paper? Through that he was inspiring people and creating freedom fighters. Tukdoji Maharaj, you know, he is a Rashtra Santa. How many poems and bhajans he has written to inspire our young people for the freedom of India. There was Subramanyam Bharati in Tamil Nadu. He has written very inspiring poems, patriotic poems, and he inspired young people. He made them freedom fighters. You see, that is the power of writing. Even Swami Vivekananda, while he was living, he started 2 magazines. One is Prabuddha Bharata, other one is Udbodhan in Bengali. What was necessity? Because Swamiji wanted to create new India. Swamiji wanted to create new human beings. That means human beings with character, with good ideas, good citizens. And he knew that it cannot be done unless we give them thoughts, and that has to be written down. Swamiji has inspired many people by his writings, by his letters, by his lectures. That was his power. Even today also his writings are inspiring us, inspiring younger generation. He is an icon for youth. That is the power. That's why we will start from writer and we will go to creator. One who writes reports is a reporter. So newspaper, we read news. We read all types of news. Now this job is done by reporter. He has to go to locality, that particular locality, collect the news, take the report and send it. And then only it will be published in newspaper. So that newspaper can influence thinking process of people. You see, it has got that power. Therefore, this reporter should be very careful. They should not report such a thing which will create disharmony, violence, exciting things in society. They should be very careful. Nowadays we see that 80% news are false, lies. We don't find truth there. That is not the right way. Unnecessarily creating all sorts of complexes in human mind, particularly fear complex. They will simply frighten. This is not the duty of a reporter. He should report what is fact. He should not create news. So, fact only he should give. And therefore, reporter. Who writes report is a reporter. One who writes articles is a writer. Many people write articles. They write articles in newspaper. They write articles in magazines, in journals. Many professors, lecturers, they have to write articles. They have to submit articles to get their PhD and all. So this writing article, he is a writer, but articles also should be thought-provoking. That's why some of the newspapers, they always keep good writers with them. They pay them because they know that these writers, their writings are very powerful, very logical, very inspiring, very thought-provoking, and that will help them to create image. They want their newspaper should be popular. But how to make it popular? By writing good articles. And therefore, who writes article, we call him a writer. One who writes books is an author. Particular book is written and the person who has written, he is called an author. To write book is not an easy thing. Nowadays we see that everybody is writing books. How they are writing? They are collecting all sorts of information from different sources, from internet, from others' books, and collecting all information, putting them in one place, and they write books and give their name written by. That is not writing books. You should have original creative ideas. If you don't have anything new to give to the society, better keep quiet. Don't write all sorts of ugly books. Many times we see the qualities of books, all vulgar things. Now if you write such type of books, where you will find all sorts of vulgar things, all comedy, jokes, fun, entertainment, only such type of literature is created. That anybody can do. For that no need of thinking. But then it will not have any impact on society. People will read and they will forget. So the author should be very, very careful. They should write such books. They should have very good imagination. Drama stories, cinema stories when they write. So they have to think, I am writing this to uplift the society, not to entertain them and make money out of that. These things, what is necessary. But nobody bothers about that. They go on writing all sorts of things. People get confused by reading such books. So therefore, write books, there is nothing wrong, but write such things which will inspire people. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's Vachanamrita, Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, though he was not able to write, but somebody has written down, and how inspiring it is. Samartha Ramdas Dasbodh he has written, even today how it is inspiring. Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj has written Jnaneshwari, how it is inspiring. These great people also have written, only we remember them, not these people who create very cheap literature and they go away and people forget them. That is not the way. So therefore, one who writes books is an author. One who writes prescriptions is a doctor. So when you go to doctor, first he will examine you. After examining you, if he finds that there is something wrong, you have some problem, then he will suggest some medicine and he will write down prescription. Now this prescription writing also is an art. Many doctors, what they write, it cannot be read. What is the use? When you take that prescription to a medical shop, that person is not able to read what doctor has written. You see, that type of prescription will not help patient. Rather, he will get something different medicine. So here, doctor also will have to be careful while writing prescription. He should be very clear and his handwriting should be very good. Then one who writes comments is a commentator. There are many things which ordinary people cannot understand. Then we have to interpret them. We have to make them easy so that all will understand. There are scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Brahma Sutra. And what these great people have done, great acharyas have done, they have written commentaries on them. Shankaracharya has written commentary on Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad and Brahma Sutra. Even Ramanujacharya has written. So many great people have written commentaries. Because things are difficult for common people to understand. But when writing commentary, we should not distort anything. What is our purpose? Not to show our knowledge, but to make things simple. Many times commentary will be very difficult than original. Original will be simple, but commentary will be very complicated. We will not be able to understand that. Then what is the use of writing commentary? So here, commentators, anything. If you want to interpret, if you want to tell people, if you want to make simple, if you want to explain, then explain in such a way, in simple things, so that anybody and everybody can practice. Otherwise, that type of commentary, which is more difficult than original, it has no purpose. Therefore, here, commentator. Even cricket commentary, some commentators are very famous, some are not, because they create confusion in the minds of people. So here, those who do not know cricket, they also should be able to understand what is going on. And it is their job to make things simple. So this is called commentator. One who writes music is a composer. Here also writing is there. Simply writing songs is not enough. There are many writers, their writings are also good, but composing music is more difficult, because that only will make that particular song famous and it will be very heart touching. You see, poet Pradeep, his writings are very inspiring. At the same time, he himself has composed music and he himself has sung. Particularly that one song we all know, ये मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी. When this patriotic songs was going on, all the people there, they were weeping. This song could touch their hearts. Wordings are very powerful and the music also is same way, is very appropriate. The patriotic, simple, not modern music. So here music also can inspire people. Therefore, music composers, earlier days, they were very popular. Songs also were meaningful and the music also was appropriate. So that those songs even today, people like very much. They became immortal by writing music for cinemas or writing music for songs or dramas. So they became immortal. And therefore, one who writes music is a composer. One who writes notes is a teacher. The work of teacher is to prepare notes, read books, prepare notes, go to class and teach them. Don't go to class without writing notes, without preparing notes. Many teachers, they use only their old notebooks. That is not the right way. They have to be very up to date. They have to be knowledgeable. They should know general knowledge. They should know what is happening in society. And based on that, they should write their notes and they should inspire their students. So when they write notes, go to classroom, explain students, we call them teacher because he prepared notes. He is not just going to school and speaking there. With well prepared notes, he go there. One who writes memos is an officer. Officer, what he will do? If he sees that somebody is not sincere, not doing proper work, he will issue memo. Now because of that memo, that person will be very serious and he will do his work sincerely. That is one of his jobs. From other jobs, writing memos also. So giving memos to the workers. So we call him officer because he has to control the entire organization. He has to control so many workers. Unless you give them memos, they will not be very honest and sincere. There is no need of memos. If people are sincere, hardworking, truthful, honest, why should officer should give memo? But we lost all self-respect. Unless we get memo, we don't work properly. We want somebody to punish us with stick in hand. This is our mentality. This is slavish mentality. Why should we expect that our boss should scold you and he should give memo to us if we are doing our work properly? Because we don't do, so we get memos. So therefore, writing memos, we call him an officer. One who writes destiny is a creator. In the beginning, I was telling you, he says, your friend, yaar, what can I do? It is written here. It is my destiny. It is written on my forehead and I have to suffer for that. One who writes destiny is a creator. Now, who writes destiny? This is a very important question. Who writes your destiny? We say, God has written. God has not written. In the beginning itself I told you, you are the creator. You are the creator of your destiny also. All these people we have seen. We have seen doctors, authors, writers and all. So they have created something through their writings. But each and every person, including all categories what we are discussing now, each and every person, every moment is creating his destiny. Whatever you do, whatever you think, you are creating something. For example, you want to become a doctor. You have to undergo 6 years of course. Then you become doctor and then you write prescriptions. You want to become a reporter, you have to undergo training. Mass communication and all these things you have to undergo training. Without that you cannot become a reporter. For everything we have training. But to write our destiny, to write your future, we don't have any training. It is not that books are not there, books are there. But who is bothered? We suffer, and when we suffer, we put blame on others. Because of that person I am suffering. Because of God I am suffering. Because of my prarabdha I am suffering. Because of my karma I am suffering. Because of that particular fellow I am suffering. Why God is giving me suffering? Now here we always put blame on others, but remember, nobody is responsible for your sufferings. It is you who has created your destiny. Writing here, it is not written by somebody else. It is you. You have written that. Don't blame your destiny or don't blame God for that. You are the responsible. Whatever you have done in the past, you are paying for that today. Either happiness or sufferings. You have to enjoy or you have to suffer. And it is all your creation. Now, for everything there is training, and for this also we need training. All great saints, sages, incarnations, Mahapurush, what they have done? They have done only this job. They have given a literature, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Dhaneshwari, Dasbodh, Vivekananda literature, Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. All this literature is for what? It is for human being. It is to create our destiny. It is to overcome all sufferings in life. But then we don't want to undergo this type of training. We are not interested in reading all such books. Then how can we write bright destiny, bright future? Is it possible? So, you are the creator of your own destiny. Write your destiny on the screen of your mind by making right use of your thoughts, your deeds and words. This is the thing. This is the way that we have to create our destiny. You are the creator and you have to create your destiny, and you are writing your destiny. And for that you have got this body, and body has three parts: Kaya, Vacha, Manasa. And therefore, write your destiny on the screen of your mind. Mind is a screen, and there we are writing. Because all these impressions will be accumulated in your subconscious mind. Whatever you do, everything is stored there. So, the screen of your mind, making right use of your thoughts, deeds and words. These are the three things: Kaya, Vacha, Manasa. We can create our destiny by using these things properly. We can create heaven and we can create hell also. It is all in our mind. So therefore, when we know how to make best use of our mind, our thoughts, our speech, our deeds, then we can create very, very bright and successful future. But if you don't know, if you simply listen to your mind, which is impure, it has got all sorts of negative thoughts, all sorts of vikaras. We say kama, krodha, lobha, and you are prompted by them to do actions in this world, then certainly you are not writing your bright future. You are destroying yourself. And for that, you are blaming God. You have done all sorts of wrong things and you are suffering for that. But that you don't realize, you don't accept. You want to put that blame on somebody else. That is not the right thing. You have to be very, very careful. What we speak, we should speak in such a way that it will not hurt the feelings of others. Don't unnecessarily scold others, find fault with others, criticize others, or hurt the feeling by using very rough language. That is not the good use of tongue. Speak in such a way so that you will be able to conquer the hearts of people. You should be able to inspire people. You should be able to console people when they are in trouble. You should be uplift their minds. You should be able to install confidence in them. This is what is expected. Why God has given you this speech? It is not to do harm to others, telling lies and telling all sorts of things, using vulgar language, always singing cinema songs. That is not the purpose of tongue. God has given this speech to you so that you can give good thoughts to people. You can inspire people by your thoughts, by your lectures, by your speech, by your singing, by your sweet talking. That is the purpose. So make best use of that. Body is there to serve the others. Paropakaraja idam shariram. Why God has given this body? To do paropakara, to help others. But then because of we are selfish, we are greedy, we harm others to make money. We want to grab all sorts of things from others. We want to execute our power. We want to trouble others because of our selfishness. So we should never do that. We have to make best use of this body by sacrificing this body for the good of others. What Swami Vivekananda did, he has sacrificed himself for the good of others. All our freedom fighters, they sacrificed their life to make India free. This is the purpose. So use your body properly and then think always positive. Don't go on thinking negative way. Don't have hatred or jealousy for others. That is very harmful. So you have to create your future. You are a creator. You have to write your destiny. Nobody can write that. But you need training for that. And therefore we have to train our body, mind and speech. What Swami Vivekananda says, as the bad thoughts and bad works are ready to spring upon you like tigers, so also there is the inspiring hope that the good thoughts and good deeds are ready with power of 100,000 angels to defend you always and forever. See, Swamiji says, if your bad thoughts, your bad actions, if they are like a tigers ready to spring upon you, there is an inspiring hope. Your good thoughts, your good deeds are ready like 100,000 angels to defend you always and forever. What a great hope it is. That means till we have opportunity, whatever is gone, past is over. Now think of today, think of present and change your thought process, change your actions, your speech. They will protect you like angels and they will defend you. They will not let you down. And this is the way we have to lead our life. So therefore always remember, you are the creator. You have that power of creating anything what you want. But the most important thing is you have to create your bright future. Ultimately, you have to realize that you are the self. You have to wipe away all the impressions from your mind. You have to make your mind absolutely pure. The slate of mind, you have to clean it everything. Then you will realize that not only your future, not only your destiny, but you can control the entire universe. You are the master, you are the Atman, you are all powerful, and therefore whatever you think you can do it. You can change even the fate of others by your power. Usually they don't use their power, but then it is already there within you. Infinite power, infinite knowledge, infinite bliss, everything is within you. But first, all bad things should go. All positive and good things should come. First, our mind should be pure, positive. Then we have to go beyond good also. Then mind will be absolutely free from all thoughts. Then you will realize you are that all-powerful Atman. You are immortal. You don't have death, you don't have birth, you don't have suffering at all. So you can go beyond all these things. And that is the way that from today onwards, we have to start creating our bright future and ultimately reaching our goal. And what is our goal? Each soul is potentially divine The goal is to manifest divinity which is already within man. This is the goal Swami Vivekananda has given. We have that divinity within us. Only we have to unfold. Arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. So manifest that goal to unfold that divine within you. Try to realize that Atman within you. It is already there. So it will be done only by our thoughts, actions and words. When they are good, they are pure, certainly we will go beyond all bondages and we will attain freedom. And that is called spiritual freedom. That is called liberation. That is called mukti. And that is the ultimate goal of human life. So dear friends, we will conclude our today's speech here. We will just have a prayer and then we will conclude this topic. Before that, we will read this poem once and then we will conclude. Power your mind, you are the creator. One who writes reports is a reporter. One who writes articles is a writer. One who writes books is an author. One who writes prescriptions is a doctor. One who writes comments is a commentator. One who writes music is a composer. One who writes notes is a teacher. One who writes memos is an officer. One who writes destiny is a creator. You are the creator of your own destiny. Write your destiny on the screen of your mind by making right use of your thoughts, deeds and words. Thank you. Namaskar. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tassat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.